Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Distance Learning. Over the course of the next 3 weeks, you will get 9 Word of the Day words. I will go over all of these words in this video, and at the end of the 3 weeks, during that third week, you will be responsible for taking one Word of the Day quiz. So let's go ahead and get started. Before looking at the words, I want to go over a couple expectations with you. First, I will not be grading your Word of the Day worksheet, so it is up to you to write it in your notes. I definitely recommend doing this, but again, I'm not grading it. So you should record the word, its part of speech, definition, synonyms, and a sentence in your notes. So I will give you an example sentence, unlike how we do in class, that you may want to write down. However, when it comes time to the quiz, please don't use my sentence for your quiz. The quiz will take place during week 3. You will need to match each word to its definition, just like before, and use each word in the sentence. And just to reiterate, you will not receive credit if you just use my sample sentence in your quiz. I won't even give you partial credit. Come up with your own sentence. I have faith in you. Okay, first word, vanquish. Vanquish is a verb. It means to conquer or subdue by superior force, as in battle. Synonyms are overcome, quell, and surmount. My example sentence is, the Confederate Army was vanquished in the Battle of Gettysburg. So see, I made this verb past tense here. That is totally acceptable for your quiz. Next, vapid, which is an adjective. Vapid means without liveliness or spirit. Boring, dull, and insipid are your synonyms. My sample sentence is, after being locked in the tower for 16 years, Rapunzel was at risk of becoming a vapid individual. My kids really like Rapunzel. This is probably one of my favorite words, verbose. It's an adjective. Verbose means characterized by the use of too many words. So some people might say that I'm verbose because I just like to talk and keep talking and, just see where my sentences end up. It's a mystery to all of us. Synonyms would be grandiloquent, also an excellent word. Used to be one of the vocab words that I used with my classes. Long-winded and wordy are your other synonyms. So my sentence is, I have a tendency to be verbose when going on tangential rants. Bonus word in there, tangential. That should look familiar to you guys. Next is vindictive. Vindictive is an adjective. It means disposed or inclined to revenge. Synonyms are revengeful, spiteful, and unforgiving. She became vindictive after being betrayed by her best friend. Ooh. Next, we have wave. Not like, hi, hello, wave, but wave is a verb. Wave means to refrain from claiming or insisting on. So forgo, relinquish, or surrender. We often talk about it in like waiving rights. So my sentence for you is, if you are arrested, do not, let me repeat that, do not waive your right to an attorney. Next, we have wallow. Wallow is also a verb. It means to live self-indulgently. Luxuriate, relish, and revel are my synonyms. I don't know if my reference for this sentence is before your time. Okay, it's definitely before your time, but you might still know it. Scrooge McDuck. Yes, he spent his time wallowing in his wealth. You'll also hear people talking about wallowing in misery. You can wallow in both positive and negative things. Next, we have wanderlust. It's a noun, and it means a strong, innate desire to travel. Synonyms would be excursion, sightseeing, and trek. I will be honest with you, when I was looking up synonyms for this word, there were not many that were like in line with our official definition of wanderlust. My sentence for you is, after being cooped up in my house for months on end, the wanderlust consumed me and I knew that I had to have an adventure. You might be in the same position I am. And wayward. Wayward is an adjective. It means turned away from what is right or proper, contrary, erratic, and unmanageable. Also, just drop Gatsby in there for you. One of my favorite books that I read in high school was The Great Gatsby. Anyway, sentence. Gatsby's wayward life was spent throwing parties in hopes of catching Daisy's attention. Wrath. Wrath is a noun. It means strong, stern, or fierce anger. Synonyms: exasperation, fury, and rage. Also, I'm appreciating the pretty flowers on this slide. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, they are. Wrath. You will receive my wrath if you plagiarize my sentences on your quiz. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, and so that is the end. Just a quick reminder about your quiz. Your quiz will take place during week 3. And you're going to need to do the same things we do for every word of the day quiz. Match the word in the definition and use the word in the sentence. Again, friendly reminder, do not plagiarize my sentences. You will get a 0 for that sentence if you use my sentence as your sentence on your quiz. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Have a great week. Bye, guys.